and I have 1 year experience in HR, and right now currently I'm unemployed and looking for generalist profiles.
Okay, okay, great, great, great. So should we wait for 5 minutes? Because I think there were around 90 registrations, but we have only around 28 people have joined. So we will wait for 5 minutes more, right?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So
Hello.
yes,
Hello.
Bharat. Yes, Bharat.
Hi everyone. Good evening. Hope you're doing well and great during this quarantine. This is Bharat from Chennai, working as a
Okay.
HR in the automotive industry. Having hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Glad for being here and interacting with you all.
Welcome, welcome to this session, introductory session. Means it was at a very short notice, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, right. Yes, Falguni, good evening. Okay, so basically, I just wanted to know one thing, right? How many of you feel that their HR career has been on a stagnant mode, right, since last few years, or you have been not able to, what you can say, you are not able to break through the barriers or have a breakthrough in your HR career? हो रहा है किसी के साथ ऐसा? Debashmita. I mean, this we are having some open discussion, so you can unmute yourself while talking.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Debashmita.
Yeah. Hi. So yes, I do definitely feel that my career I have been working as a recruiter.
Okay.
Although I have had a very rich experience in recruitment for 5 years now, but I do feel that there's a lot more that I can explore and offer as well.
Correct, correct, correct. So, see, basically, what I've observed is that we as HR professionals, right, we tend to start our career either in recruitment or payroll, right?
Usually recruitment, I think so.
Huh?
Usually into recruitment only, sir.
Yeah, means 90% of their career starts in recruitment or payroll, you can say. Right. And because of that, what happens that initial 2-3 years we get stuck in our role of recruitment or payroll or compliance.
Yes, sir. I agree with you.
Huh?
Yes, I agree with you, sir. I agree with you.
And because of that, what happens that we continue in that particular role, and after a few years of experience in that, right, we are basically unable to get out of that system. Right?
True. Yeah.
Well, Nishant, I would like to disagree with the statement which you have given right now, that initially every individual as an HR professional, they would like to start their career either with the recruitment or the payroll compliances.
Okay.
But let's say if I go my individual experience being a fresher, I started my career with the OD intervention. I mean, starting doing designing KRA KPI for the entire employee force. I mean, the diagnostics company.
Okay.
And I mean, slowly and gradually, I have been given to explore my wings to each and every part of the HR. And it's been somewhere around, you can say, more than 7 years of experience I'm having, and I have explored my wings into each every dimension of the HR. Be it
Okay.
is a generic or a strategic. I mean, my last assignment was China's Giant, and I was as the regional HRBP over there.
Okay.
So what I feel that nowadays HR is no more as an only HR. We have to act as a business partner. Because what I have understood while having experience with that giant, until and unless you don't have an idea about the business, you won't be able to help as an HR. So
Absolutely. Absolutely, Jyoti.
I believe and my experience so far.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
But
Correct.
the thing is that, I mean, no doubt, the giant MNC has given me ample number.
Which company you are working with?
I was with Huawei.
Huawei.
So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, but the thing is that, I mean, I left it in month of November because there was a lot of constraint going between, I mean, internationally, which cannot be discussed in this forum.
Okay.
And since then, I mean, they would like to explore, I mean, utilize my skill set into the other dimension. But being in a core professional, I have denied the offer and I have moved out from the organization. And since then, I'm hunting badly to get into the same role. But believe me, it's been more than, you can say, 5 months. I'm unable to get into. So I really don't understand what organization are looking for and out from the HR these days.
Hmm.
And I mean, our professionals are not at all that professional as we expected from them as an HR. At least you should update them that what actually you're looking for and what the person is looking out of it. So this is what I have experienced in you can say last 4 to 5 months. That yes, HR really need to improve on them. And it's not that you are trying to pulling out each other's leg out of here. You have to help each other. If someone is not that good enough in particular division, you have to help them out being a professional.
Hmm.
So
But
absolutely
Jyoti, what happens is that when we talk about getting a holistic approach, right? Holistic exposure, not approach, but I would say
yes.
that getting a holistic exposure, right? The statement which I made was that around 80 to 85% of HR professionals, right? So
Yes.
there is a set of 15% remaining, right?
Right.
Which those professionals they do get exposure, right?
Uh-huh.
Of overall HR, right?
Right, right,
So
right.
that is the reason my statement was around 80 to 85%. It was not
That
100%.
is agreeable, wherein exactly 80 to 85% they actually
Right.
start their career with the recruitment firm only.
It is either I am not saying recruitment firm. I am saying it is the role in recruitment role, compliance
Mm-hmm.
role, or payroll role. Right.
Right,
Second
agree.
thing, second thing is that when we talk about holistic, right? When we talk about HRBP role,
Mm-hmm.
then it comprises of many things, right?
Right.
Now, you are saying that you have been working in Huawei as a HRBP, right? And I hope means Huawei must have given you a very good exposure, right?
Exactly.
But then sometimes, Jyoti, the question is that have we got the entire exposure that we are looking for, right? That is
Mm-hmm.
that is one thing, right?
Right.
Or still some part is missing, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
when you say that you have got a very good exposure, right? I agree that Huawei is such a giant organization, right? So you must have definitely got exposed to all the functions of core HR, right?
Right.
But then just let me know that have you been equally exposed to IR issues?
No, we used to have a separate altogether division for that.
Okay.
IR, I mean, being in a circle or regional HRBP, we were not involved in that. We used to have a
Corporate
separate
HR
division.
basically doesn't take care of the plant HR, no? Usually.
Exactly. IR is completely different from
Yeah.
the corporate.
Different,
Means,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
see. Now I'm visualizing as a different level, right?
Mhm.
So when I say HRBP, right, then I consider organization and a business as a whole.
Okay.
Okay, so now say after 15 years of experience, when I head a multinational company, I
Mhm.
am talking in the role of vice president HR or CHR.
Okay.
Okay, so when you at that time when I have a strike in one of my office or in one of my say units,
Mhm.
right, I cannot do away with saying that there was a separate division,
Mhm.
correct, for IR to handle.
Right.
Right? So that is where the whole crux lies. That we also need to understand that we know, when we talk about HRBP, it is not only the HR, right? The human resource is seen as an entire function,
Right.
right? As a holistic business, right? When you are partnering with business, the
Mhm.
the whole, then you cannot be selective in that, correct?
Right.
So if one manufacturing unit or one office is having some issues, if it is having some IR problems, then of course as an HRBP, it is my baby also.
Correct.
Correct. And that is where the real role of HRBP comes into picture. That now in times of this COVID, right, there are
Mhm.
many organizations who have not paid salaries. They are unable to pay salary.
Correct.
And there are many organizations where they have been situations like strikes हो गई है, workers धरने पे बैठे हुए हैं,
Hmm.
2 महीनों से पगार नहीं दिया. So how do you handle this situation, right? Now this implies to have, means this attracts basically many aspects of HR, which is basically what kind of motivation, what kind of engagement practices you are doing, what kind of legal notices you are issuing, what kind of IR background you are having, how you are dealing with this situation. Right, that there is going to be now, as the migrant labor has disappeared, almost disappeared from many states, right?
Mhm.
It is going to be a very challenging role for these people, right? For special, if I think Sanjeev would agree, he being into hospitality, right? Sanjeev, there would have been a big exodus of in hospitality industry, right? From people from, especially from Odisha and West Bengal.
Uh, in cookery sections, yes, they are.
Right,
Cookery section, production,
right.
kitchen
Kitchen, in
department.
kitchen, right?
Kitchen,
So,
yes,
so now,
production section.
so now that is another different level of challenge that everybody is facing. Correct. So, so when we, so the thing is that what I look is that when I talk about HR professionals, right, I look it from the CHRO point of view, right? I I cannot take a function in isolation. है कि नहीं? ये तो आप बात मानते हो कि नहीं?
इसमें एक एड ऑन ये करना चाहूंगा सर कि
Yes sir, please.
जी वो ये था कि ट्रेडिशनली जो एचआर का फंक्शन था कि किसी भी एंटरप्राइजेस के अंदर मैन पावर को उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट को फुलफिल करना.
Right.
ठीक है और वो आज भी है, ऐसा नहीं कि आज भी नहीं है, लेकिन इसमें क्या हो गया कि जैसे जैसे टाइम चेंज हुआ, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की एक्सपेक्टेशन बढ़ी और जो और एक्सपोज करना चाहिए था एचआर को, वो
Right.
उन्होंने खुद एक्सपोज करने की बजाय उसको आउटसोर्स कर दिया, जिसकी वजह से आज की डेट में क्या होगा कि एचआर डिपार्टमेंट जो है किसी इंटरप्राइजेस का जो इंटीग्रल पार्ट था वो एक आइसोलेशन पॉकेट में चला गया.
Right. No.
That is the
Yes, that is a fact that we can discuss on, right? But again the issue remains is that now outsource भी तो HR नहीं किया है, right? So we need to understand that what is to be outsourced and what is not to be outsourced, right? So here, if we think that if HR is having business understanding, right, then the first thing that business processes, when you when you evaluate business processes, right, outsourcing functions are decided purely on the non-value adding functions, right? So we as an HR people need to understand that what is value addition, what is non-value addition, which functions are adding value, which functions are not adding value. So all the NVA processes, they can be easily outsourced. So that is the thing that we need to consider, right, Wasim?
Yes.
Right. So now coming back to what Sanjeev categorically mentioned, that the role has changed over a period of time, and absolutely that has changed over a period of time. The only thing is that how much we are conscious, or how much we have been able to monitor that change of role, और how much we know the history. हमने कभी कॉन्शियस एफर्ट दिया है कि हम लोग ने हमारे सामने देखो, मींस माइन इज 20 years of experience, right? So means I have witnessed HR change for almost 22 to 25 years in my career, right? So how much, the question is that how much we have been vigilant about the changing role of HR, right? So, and along with the role that has changed, right? So currently the latest concept is of HRBP, right? As HR as a business partner. So how many of us has witnessed that transition, or have made a conscious effort towards understanding that transition? Yes, Neeraj?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Investors are become overburdened, or they are dominating in our organizations as they bring fundings to our non-performing assets who are working. They gave them the salary.
Pramod, I think you are in very bad connectivity. We cannot hear you. You are not very much audible.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Neeraj.
Okay.
Neeraj, you have raised your hand.
हेलो
Yeah, Neeraj, please.
सर, मेरा जो करियर स्टार्ट हुआ था एज ए नेटवर्क इंजीनियर.
Okay.
मैंने अपने करियर के अंदर मैंने MBA HR इस समय मैं करंट में हूँ.
Okay.
मैंने ज्वाइन IT सेक्टर में मैंने ज्वाइन किया. वहाँ पे नेटवर्किंग फील्ड से जब मैं उस समय कंपनी के अंदर 2 एम्प्लॉय थे जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया. उसके बाद मैंने कंपनी को ग्रोथ दी. अराउंड हम 2 से 64 एम्प्लॉय तक गए. उसके बाद 126 एम्प्लॉय तक मैं लेकर के गया कंपनी को. मैंने 2007 में कंपनी जब स्टार्ट हुई थी तब से मैं वर्किंग करता रहा. 2018 में मेरा एक एक्सीडेंट हुआ, तो अराउंड 3 months मुझे बेड पे रहना पड़ा और कंपनी ने मुझे निकाल दिया. उस समय कंपनी कोलैप्स कर गई, पूरी बंद हो गई. खाली मेरा 3 महीने मैंने काम नहीं किया उसकी वजह से. उस समय मैं वहाँ पे एज ए IT टीम हेड था, एज ए HR मैनेजर था.
Neeraj, we are talking about the changing role of HR, right?
सर मैं वही बता रहा हूँ कि मैं नेटवर्किंग से मैं HR के अंदर पहुँच गया. मैं क्योंकि मुझे दिखा कि कंपनी में मुझे कंपनी को ग्रो करना था, तो उसकी वजह से मैंने पूरा अपना रोल मैंने पूरा चेंज कर लिया.
नहीं, we are discussing about the overall पिछले 4 डेकेड में किस तरह से रोल ट्रांजिट हुआ है, राइट? सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट
उस समय मैं वहाँ पे रिक्रूटमेंट भी देखता था. मैं वहाँ पे मैं लिंक्डइन के थ्रू रिक्रूटमेंट देखता था. मैं वहाँ पे नौकरी पोर्टल यूज करता था. सारे ओवरऑल मुझे सारी चीजों का एक्सपीरियंस हो गया था. वहाँ पे पेरोल प्रोसेसिंग करना, फुल एंड फाइनल सेटलमेंट करना, वो सारा प्रोसेस मेरे अंडर में हो गया. लेकिन बाद में जब एक्सीडेंट हुआ था वो पूरा चेंज हो गया उसमें.
Okay, so
वो
so we,
company-
yes, Neeraj, I understand, but here Neeraj, the thing is that हम individual role की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, right? हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं कि पिछले 25-30 साल में किस तरह से रोल चेंज हुआ है ओवरऑल एचआर फंक्शन का, राइट? अगर मैं इसके रूट्स में जाऊं ना, तो इट स्टार्टेड समवेयर इन 18th century when I talk about the industrial revolution that started in European textile organization, right? And I'm talking about the times where we had theories of Karl Marx and F.W. Taylor gave the principles of scientific management, right? From there, the transition has been till date to HRBP role, HR as a business partner, which was the term which was coined by, anybody remembers who coined this term? HRBP, HR as a business partner. किसने टर्म किया था? who coined this term? Means we use that title very fancy, yeah? एकदम विजिटिंग कार्ड पे लगा के रखते HRBP, right? किसने दिया था ये? Who gave the concept of HRBP?
HR itself.
नहीं, but obviously HR itself ही होगा. Who gave the concept of business partnering? No one?
This concept is not in all organizations. It's a very selective organization.
No, there are companies who have adopted this HRBP concept. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं है, लेकिन
I think G.
Yes, Manish, that concept was given by Jack Welch, right? And it was coined, the term was coined by Dave Ulrich. So if you are following some good authors in HR,
Yeah, you are right.
right? So Dave Ulrich basically gave a concept of 4-quadrant model. He gave the 4-quadrant model wherein strategic partner or business partner was one of the area of HR that needs to be worked, and he closely worked with Jack Welch during the transformation of General Electrics, right? So जो Jack Welch ने पूरा transformation किया था, उसमें Dave Ulrich ने काफी closely काम किया था, and that is where they entirely transformed the function of HR. So if you are monitoring things closely, then yes. Now the question is that along with this changing role, how much we have been able to change ourselves. Right. So
इसी में एक ऐड ऑन करना चाहूंगा सर.
हाँ जी.
वो ये था कि HR और HRD जैसे आप कहना चाहें, इसने किसी भी इंटरप्राइजेस के डिपार्टमेंटल का SOPs को बनाया और उसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया, लेकिन क्या HR और HRD ने अपने खुद के डिपार्टमेंट के SOP को रिवाइव किया क्या? I don't think so कि किया हो.
Right.
That is the reason we are talking about the strategy of HR.
Correct. Right. So let's start with this presentation where I will be touching. Many of you must have gone through the videos that I've shared in the WhatsApp group or my Telegram groups, right? वहीं पे मैंने link दी थी, तो आप लोगों ने काफी लोगों ने वो देखे भी होंगे. How many of you have seen my videos earlier?
No, not yet.
Oh, one time.
I've
Sir.
not seen.
One time only.
Okay. So my screen is visible to you?
Yes.
Yes, we can be able to.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had everybody's introduction, so I thought that let me start with my introduction. Right. So officially, very good evening from Nitesh Sawant. Right. I started my career in 2000 with Jubilant Organosis, which is a Gajraula-based fine chemical company. And I started with their unit in Baroda as a trainee HR, and then subsequently I worked with Aditya Birla Group. I joined them in capacity of officer, Then after Aditya Birla, I worked with Adani's. That was for their power plant and along at their corporate. Right. So I was posted at Nagpur, where we were having a 4,400 megawatt power plant. I was heading over there, HR over there. And then my last assignment before getting into entrepreneurship, I was working with Panasonic, where I was responsible for 10 manufacturing units, and workforce was somewhere around 4,500 plus people, and having 6 to 7, I was managing 6 to 7 strategic business unit SBUs, all different businesses, different verticals, different manufacturing locations. So I'm having total 20 years of experience, have worked in almost all facets of all areas of HR, right? Maybe still learning though. Right? So right from it is means starting. I have started new businesses. I have transferred new businesses and I have closed businesses. Right. So more or less, I have worked more on business life cycle rather than employee life cycle. Right. So that is my overall 20 years of experience comprises of. Right. So it is end-to-end business cycle. You can say business life cycle, working on business life cycles, right? So, and now I have my own organization, right, which is basically into skill development and skill development of specifically of engineering and management graduates. Right? So I help engineering and management students to develop their employability skills, right? And along with that, I have my signature program, which is for HR professionals, where I help HR professionals with the required skill sets, right? कि जो actually आपको एक overall complete HR professionals बनने के लिए जो आपको skill sets की जरूरत होती है, right? So it's
You groom them, yeah.
Yeah, so I groomed them. It's it's a 1 year program. It's not any short-term course or ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, right? कि जैसे आजकल जो मिलते 45 days में HR practical training और ऐसे वैसे modules नहीं है. It is a 1 year 52 weeks program, and I mentor students, young HR professionals in that program. So let's start with so in this now this is now I'm going to tell you how this trainings or how this modules have been structured, right? So today we will be having we will have a look at some basics of HR, right, where we will understand the evolution of HR function very briefly. Fatafat cover kar lunga, right? Change how the role of HR has changed, what is the role of how to act as a strategic partner and change agent, right? And then from tomorrow onwards, we will look into some more practical issues, right, of HR, right? So basically, if you are working in manufacturing, right, so how to handle a death case. आप अगर कोई कंपनी में काम कर रहे हो और वहाँ पे एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है, right, and few people die in that situation, how you are going to handle that, right? Or you are in some office and there is some blast in cooling tower or say anything, so how to handle this kind of situation. Then there will be situation where you have a sudden strike, right? Strike हो गई, आप उसको कैसे handle करोगे, right? Then how to use basically Six Sigma tools for HR, right? And how to bring about process changes, right? So how to improve HR processes using Six Sigma tools, right? So these are the few things that, and then how to design organization structure, what is time and motion study, right? So these are the few things we can look into in next coming few days during this session. So this is going to be a series of sessions, right? And every day we can meet at same time or earlier as whatever is convenient to you people. that is how this program is structured, right? So ये फाइनल एस्पेक्ट्स है जो आपको पता चलेंगे इसमें, right? And I will be touching upon few more things, right? So using competency mapping or designing competency based HR systems or designing a competency framework, right? So these are the few things that we can look forward to, right? So I will just take you back to your basics, right? Because fundamentally I believe कि जहां तक हो सके हमको अपने रूट्स के साथ जुड़े रहना चाहिए और हमारे रूट्स को अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहिए, राइट? एंड द एचआर के रूट्स जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन के वक्त में जुड़े हुए हैं. सो डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया अबाउट दैट एरा? कैन एनीबडी शेयर देयर व्यूज इफ दे हैव सम पढ़ा होगा कहीं पे? या पढ़ाई में एमबीए में कहीं आया होगा या एमएसडब्ल्यू में आया होगा, व्हाटएवर द पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन और मास्टर्स डिग्री दैट यू हैव कंप्लीटेड. एनी आइडिया गाइस? I'm taking you to very start of the function. Right? So if you see that how ये evolve कैसे हुआ function, right? So it somewhere started in 18th century, right? It started as welfare officer because 18th century में industrial revolution के बाद, right, there was constant exploitation of workers. I think this you all must agree, na? Everyone would agree on this thing, right? So there was
Yes, sir. Welfare officer, correct.
So it started. The need for welfare officer was कि भाई ये कैपिटलिस्ट थे, पूरी इंडस्ट्री कैपिटलिस्ट थी, बेसिकली टेक्सटाइल थी, एंड सेकंड वाज ऑटोमोटिव, राइट? सो दीज ऑल पीपल वर कॉन्स्टेंटली एक्सप्लॉइटिंग द वर्कर्स, राइट? एंड देन there were some revolution like Karl Marx, communist people, right, who wanted to the welfare and equality in the society, and then there was some revolt kind of thing, and which उनको लगा, मालिक को भी लगा कि नहीं यार इनका कुछ थोड़ा देखभाल कर लेना चाहिए. So the first concept emerged as welfare officer, where it was basically protection of females, taking care of sick employees, right? क्योंकि क्या हुआ था कि इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन की वजह से देयर वाज अ ट्रिमेंडस एक्सोडस फ्रॉम विलेजेस टू सिटीज, राइट? which also gave rise to slum areas and all those things, right? So socio-economic also factors also were taken into consideration, and that is the reason socio-economy is one of the chapter in your MBAs, or if you are doing MLS or MSW, right? So it basically takes you to those roots, right? कि जहां से इसकी उत्पत्ति हुई है वो आपको एक fundamental understanding देगा. Now the reason why I am taking this from basics is that I want you to understand these things, and then we come to a current scenario कि भी पिछले 20 साल में क्या हुआ है, right? So as a part of a welfare, right, these welfare officers were appointed. So they were more of protection करना उनका, leaves views देना, and they were designated as welfare, right? And then the era of world wars, right? 1950 to 1919 and 1939 to 1945, right? This was the period of world wars where the manufacturing took up like anything, shooted up, right? Because there was manufacturing, हर कोई weapons बना रहा था, right? So you must have seen the scientific management के principles, पता है किसी को? Anyone remember scientific management principles? FW Taylor, कुछ याद आ रहा हो, सुना हो?
Sir Frederick Taylor.
हाँ वही FW टेलर, यस। उसने क्या किया था, उसका वो एक्सपेरिमेंट था ना, वो पिन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वाला। So he basically gave the concept of assembly lines, right? What you are currently seeing in the mobile manufacturing or manufacturing of electronics and all these things, gadgets and all these things, right? So
it was like how people are kept in a same room and in one packed room, and how they perform in different situations.
Right. So that was more of a hygiene factors.
Yeah, yeah.
That was another theory given by Heisenberg. Effect of room environment, lighting, temperature on the productivity of the employees.
Lighting, temperature.
Yeah. Correct. Right. So देखो यहीं पे रूट्स बसे हुए हैं, right? आज की तारीख में भी वो एप्लीकेबल है. If you give proper environment, if you give proper and working environment, you will get better productivity, right? Right. So during this World War also there was a pressure on manufacturing units की weapons बनाओ, कुछ और बनाओ. अभी कैसे हम PPEs बनाने के पीछे लगे हुए हैं ना, amid this COVID situation. Right. So now there is tremendous surge in medical equipments, medical infrastructure. Similarly, at that time when the World War was there, there was surge in equipment manufacturing. Right. So therein, during that period, the trade unions were formed, the grievances were there, right? Discipline was not there, right? So a labor manager was required, right? So this is where the transition was there into from welfare officer to grievance handling person, trade union, and all these things, right? And then World War होने के बाद, it became personal management.
Personal management.
So personal management was looked as a very much welfare and administrative function, right? Then there was concept of collective bargaining, right? Unions के साथ बात करो, ये facility दो, वो facility दो. There was some charter of demand, right? So this is where the personal management started becoming a special function, specialized function. अभी तो देखे होंगे ना आप कहीं के वो लाला कंपनी में अभी भी वो अकाउंट वाला ही सैलरी बना देता है और एचआर डिपार्टमेंट हो गया. They are still into that mentality, right? But this is where the entire function got, personal management function got a recognition. It was recognized as a special function, right? But it was more of a welfare and administrative function, right? It was more of controlling function, correct? And this went for up to say 30 to 40 years, 3 to 4 decades. 4 decades went into this function. And then, I request you please mute yourself if you are not speaking. Right. So, and then after 80s, right, when this technology companies started emerging, right? If you see in 1980s, काफी companies का rise होने लगा, right? The IBMs, the Microsofts. Yes, Khizir? Yes, Sayyid? Sayyid, you want to ask anything? Okay, I think it was by mistake. No issues, right? So 80s, 1980s के बाद काफी कंपनियां जो ऊपर आई थी, right? So there the term was given as human resources because employees were started as considering to be assets. Because तब जाके समझ में आया कि कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज अगर चाहिए तो एम्प्लॉयज ही है जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज दे सकते हैं. 25 करोड़ मेरे पास भी है, 25 करोड़ उसके पास भी है. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग टेक्नोलॉजी जर्मनी से वो भी लेके आया, मैं भी लेके आया. उसके पास भी 10 एकड़ की जमीन है, मेरे पास भी 10 एकड़ की जमीन है. So now the only thing that was differentiating was the skill sets of the employees, the human resources. And this is where human were officially recognized as resources. So it was more of an administrative function plus the technical expertise were added to it. Employees started got considering as assets, and focus was given on improving the efficiency. Correct? And then when Jack Welch, when Motorola, then Siemens, these kind of organizations, when they started competing with each other, the technology was there, technology was available with everyone. Right? So when they wanted to have a competitive advantage, they took it to a next level. Right? Now, between this thing, 1980 to 2000, if you remember, in 1991, our new industrial policy was introduced. Do you remember, guys, this thing? New industrial policy of 1991. Who gave it? किसने दिया था 1991 का इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी, न्यू इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी? The architect of modern economy, P.V. Narasimha Rao. ग्लोबलाइजेशन हो गया, फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट्स को छूट दी गई, and company started pouring in, right? And that was the time in 1991 में होने के बाद Rupert Murdoch, Star Plus got entry into media. Star TV आता था ना तब, if you guys remember, right? Correct. So the globalizations, the doors were open for multinational companies in India, and this is where the HR function started to change in India. Right? एक तो foreign से concepts लेके आए, लेकिन situation थी Indian, so these concepts were many times customized. They were applicable, sometimes they were not applicable. And this is where basically after 2000, right, the strategic partner role came into picture. Right? So, and since last 2 decades, this business partnering role is being there, right? That was used by Jack Welch, coined by Dave Ulrich and Jack Welch. Right? And in 2003, basically, Jack Welch and Dave Ulrich in his book Human Resource Champion basically gave a 4-quadrant model. This 4-quadrant model was basically business partnership, change agent, employee advocate, and employee champion. Right? So obviously, administrative expert was there. Right? So this is how the entire function has evolved. Right? So एक welfare officer से लेके strategic partner तक का ये इस तरह से evolution हुआ है. Right? Now, when we look into the development of HR versus the timeline, right? So it started with basically basic needs, right? Roti kapda makan, basic HR, payroll process, admin records, leave management, right? Then kind-hearted support, basic welfare functions, basic policies, recruitment, drinking water, toilet, housekeeping, festival celebration. ये आज तक चल रहा है कई कंपनियों में, रंगोली competitions and whatnot, right? And then basically emerging function, basically controlling the head count, hiring, restructuring, right? Reporting systems and budgetary controls, IR, disputes, grievances, organizational health and safety procedures. All these things came into picture, and this is where the role was, the function of HR was evolving. So then it got into rapid growth, where it became more customer focused, where we talked about proactive approach, we talked about the process management, we talked about leadership and succession plannings and workforce planning, we talked about risk assessments and management, we talked about the productivity of employees, and then we are looking forward. Currently we are at a level where we are looking as an integral contribution to the business plan. This is where the strategic role comes into picture, right? So basically we need to have some strong influence of other department. You act as a top team members. Right now HR directors are getting seats in board of directors, right? So it was more of an intellectual capital management or knowledge management, right? We started talking about return on investment on trainings, what is the cost benefit, what is CBA, right? आपका CEO मांग रहा होगा कि भाई ये ट्रेनिंग कराएंगे तो उसका रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या होगा, ये इनिशिएटिव्स लेंगे तो उसका ROI क्या होगा, right? So we started talking in terms of business term. Now ROI is basically is a business term, right? Financial business term, right? So now we as an HR we also started talking into those languages, and now further going, what is going to be, it is about consolidation. We will act as internal consultants. We will become integral part of any company, right? And we will have some long-term vision, and we will be involved in more on a strategic basis, right? समझ में आया आपको किस तरह से ये पूरा HR का रोल चेंज हुआ है? Now just compare yourself. At what level, at what role you are currently at? हो सकता है आपका फंक्शन अभी स्ट्रेटेजिक बिजनेस पार्टनरशिप की बात कर रहा हो, लेकिन कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आप आज भी ड्रिंकिंग वाटर फैसिलिटी ठीक हुई कि नहीं, रिक्रूटमेंट ठीक से हो रहा है कि नहीं, फेस्टिवल सेलिब्रेशन ठीक से हुआ कि नहीं, दिवाली की पीपीटी बना के रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे हैं. सो कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि आप जो है फंक्शन आगे निकल गए और आप वही पीछे वही पुराने फंक्शंस की अब नहीं अभी अटके हुए. Where do you think? Be true to yourself, right? Honestly अपने आप को जवाब दे देना, आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा. है कि नहीं? So anyone would like to know, would like to share his experience in terms of these functions? Where are you currently? आप कौन से काम कर रहे हैं? फंक्शन तो बहुत आगे निकल चुका है, आपने कितना कोप अप किया हुआ है? आप फंक्शन के साथ कितना खुद डेवलप हुए, कितना इवॉल्व हुए? The whole question is how much you yourself has evolved as a professional along with the function. Anyone would like to contribute on this?
Hello Nitish, Payal this side.
Yeah, Payal.
I understand. I'm still on these old strategies. चीजें काफी आगे बढ़ गई हैं. मैं अभी सेकंड और थर्ड लेवल पर ही हूँ.
Right.
I'm still working as an HR manager. हमेशा सोचती हूँ कहाँ लैग करती हूँ.
तो आज क्लैरिटी मिला कुछ थोड़ा बहुत?
Absolutely.
Thanks for your inputs.
So the way that अभी एक फीमेल ने अपनी स्टोरी शेयर की थी, मिस तिवारी ने, मेरे साथ भी कुछ ऐसा ही है. तो मैं सोचती थी कहाँ लैग कर रही हूँ, मेरे साथ क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे हैं.
नहीं अभी तो और
ये प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे हैं.
अभी और परतें खुलेंगी. The way we progress further, right? There will be many things that will get unfold, right? And there are many things that you will come to know, and you will think that you really need to reset का बटन दबाना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So now see, basically my job is to compel you to think that where you need to stop, give a pause, rethink the direction, set the course, reset the button, and then start again. My trainings are going to means देखो मैं इतना कुछ नहीं बताने वाला, लेकिन इतना है कि आपके अंदर के HR के प्रोफेशनल को मैं जगा दूंगा.
you.
Do you think it is happening? It has started happening?
It actually
Yes,
started.
Yes,
it's
we can
actually.
see where we are.
Jyoti?
I mean, in my case, it's something are like overlapping. अगर मैं बात करूँ level at growth, so what I feel that from the past, you can say जो internal control है ना, वहाँ पे कुछ चीजें I used to handle, but ये लगता है कि नहीं, growth वाले में भी I used to take care of a few things. So कुछ चीजें मतलब
नहीं, it's
overlapping हो रही है.
ठीक है,
It's
वो
not that
overlapping
एक
होगा,
related.
overlapping होगा.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So now the thing is that where I was guiding you, right?
Uh-huh.
That in your profile, in your particular case, right?
मस्त मीटिंग आहे ती.
In your case,
घ्या ना 860 झूमचा आयडी घ्या.
खलीफे साहेब तुमचं
नितेश
जरा
सावंत.
म्यूट करा, जरा तुम्हाला करते. हां. Yeah. So Jyoti, in your case, see, it's very good that you are the few lucky fellow, right, who are getting that exposure in your career, right?
Exactly.
Right. I would really consider yourself, means I would really tell you that consider yourself lucky, right? But
Because what I tell you, wherein every month we used to do this ROI calculation, and it is a must do activity for us. But अगर मैं पीछे वालों में देखूं तो वो कहीं पे भी नहीं आ रहा. It is again going in far, wherein you have to sit with all the directors and you have to discuss upon. But yes, we used to do it at the regular review meets.
right, I mean,
So
see,
somehow this is how, as you said, that yes, that would be overlapping in that case.
right. So see, Jyoti, now the thing is that you have been into that culture, and I am sure that it must have gone into your habit level, right?
Right, exactly.
Right. I know that thing, right? Because now what happens is that, to be very honest, means when I was working with Panasonic, I had a team of 27 people, right? Out of which around 8 were senior manager level people. Manager and senior manager were reporting to me, right? And everybody knew that Diwali function का PPT हमको नहीं बनाना है, रंगोली के फोटोग्राफ्स हमको नहीं निकालने हैं, और वो अप्रेजल में काउंट नहीं होने वाले, because Nitesh Sawant is not going to appraise us on that function. So that it was not part of their KPIs, right? But yes, public को खुश करने के लिए, वो सब करने के लिए, you do it for happiness of the people. That is a different thing. But they categorically knew that it is not going to be part of their appraisal process, right? So that is not
No,
going
but
to be part of it.
I don't understand why, the Rangoli and Diwali celebration, they would as a consider an engagement activities.
See,
I mean, it is not at all. It is just a celebration. How would you engage people? Engagement is altogether different story. I mean.
Jyoti, the biggest problem is that it has been projected and perceived by we people only. हम लोगों ने उसको दिया हुआ है. एम्प्लॉय एंगेजमेंट के नाम पे डांडिया करवाओ, रंगोली कंपटीशन करवाओ, पिकनिक लेके जाओ, क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट करवाओ. ये हम लोगों ने ही बताया है उनको. हमारे जैसे कोई होंगे बुद्धिजीव जिनको ये सारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं होगी, राइट? उन्होंने ये सब इवॉल्व करके बताया है इन लोगों को, और उसी वजह से ये लोग प्रैक्टिस में है अब तक. Which I am strictly against, right? Now the thing is that for the welfare of, means for happiness of the employee, right? Sometimes you have to do this kind of activity, that is okay, but then again, you should be considered that it is not part of your appraisal, it is not part of your KPI. Right? And you should be consciously aware of that thing.
Nitesh, I want to share my experience.
Hold on, Payal, 1 minute. I am just in flow.
Sure.
I will just complete the sentence, right? So the whole idea is that you need to decide whether you want a happy employee or you want an engaged employee, right? So the thing is that your business processes, your systems, your culture should be such that कि मंडे को भी बंदे को उठ के काम करने को आने का मन हो. That is engagement, right? So creating happy employees doesn't make any sense, because ultimately he is not contributing. Right? Engage employee, yes. There have been scientifically proven that engaged employees contribute to the revenue of organization. And when you talk about businesses, then yes, we are talking about revenues and we are talking about ROIs. And that is where basically we as an HR professional need to put a step further, and we have to make emphasize on those things. अगर हम लोग खुद डिमांड नहीं करेंगे तो नहीं होगा वो चीज. Yeah, Manish, you are raising hand. I think before that, Payal wants to make one point. Let her make a point. Then you, Manish, you can just comment. Right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, no issue. Yes, Payal, please.
वैसे you have already cleared everything about this, but arranging festivals and celebrating festival in traditional like approaches, कि आपको फेस्टिवल पर होली पे रंगोली बनानी है, दिवाली पे रंगोली के साथ एथनिक पहनना है, this is forcefully asked by the CEOs of the companies कि आपको ऐसा करना ही करना है, which doesn't make sense. Still आप अपने CEOs को फॉलो कर रहे हैं to maintain the culture जो हमारा चलता आ रहा है इंडिया में स्टार्टिंग से, ये सब चीजें, but still ये important है. It doesn't make any sense. एक बंदे को खींच कर हमें लाना पड़ता है कि come up to the like come in front और फिर भी यही सब होता है.
हम देखते हैं ना वो किसके SIT के वीडियोस फेसबुक पे बहुत आते हैं ना, HR वाला फोन करके बुला रहा है, राइट?
हाँ, और लोग पीछे से कहते हैं पागल है क्या, हम यहाँ के रंगोली बनाने आए हैं. लिटरली मैनेजर होकर ये बातें सुनिए.
Absolutely. The thing is,
this is what I wanted to say.
Right. See, Payal, होता क्या है basically that here see, cultural change is basically a top down approach, right? जो ऊपर से percolate होके आएगा वो नीचे तक जाएगा, right? And the day you have your executives who understand this thing, right? अगर कसम से अगर आपका CEO change हुआ, right, और कोई मल्टीनेशनल बैकग्राउंड वाला आया ना, सबकी हालत टाइट कर देगा. HR डिपार्टमेंट का सबसे पहले एट्रिशन बढ़ेगा, गारंटी देता हूं. And biggest problem of Jyotish, she is not finding this kind of company. Right, Jyoti?
True, seriously.
That is what I'm saying. The top-down approach, ऊपर से ही गलती हो रही है, right?
Correct है sir, correct है आपका.
Right.
बराबर है.
Yes, Manish, you had a point.
Thanks, Nitesh.
Yeah.
In my opinion, engagement activities is not a Rangoli competition or Deepavali celebration. All of these activities are the entertainment activities.
Correct. Absolutely. They are there. These activities are there to create happy employees, not engaged employees. Right?
Engagement activity is that activity that you create the motivation of that level that your staff should participate in the production also.
Right.
That is the engagement activity. Right engagement activity is that your staff will participate in the production activity when you are in a crucial condition. Right now we are in a yeah.
Right. What you said is correct. That it ultimately should be what is the total value addition that is done by employees.
Yes, you are talking about the ROI. That ROI is when we talk about ROI, we achieve the ROI through the employee engagement only.
Correct.
To achieve the ROI, we have to engage our staff or everyone.
Absolutely. And second thing is that basically क्या है कि means ये ROI का concept तो हमारे इंडिया में बहुत पहले से है, right? ये मारवाड़ीज जिस तरह से बिजनेस करते हैं, right? मेरा रोकड़ा कितना इसमें?
Whatever they are earning, they will provide to their employees.
Right.
So in the right scenario, we are facing the same problem in the COVID-19 situation. The people are not getting the salaries.
Correct.
from last 2 months, employer is paying, but they are not getting any refund from their employees. But right now they are thinking we decrease the manpower, and we thought how we increase our revenue to existing persons. Now they are decreasing the manpower. They are asking everyone that how much you can give to me and how you generate your salary with yourself. That is the actual employee engagement.
Correct. So now friends, going further, let's look into that which activities or which function of HR has impact, right? Organization पे impact किस चीज का पड़ता है, right? तो means पहले किस चीज का पड़ता था, अब किस चीज का पड़ता है. So it started with employee, then it started with basic safety, right? Then labor relations आए, तो labor unions आए, labor problems आए, right? उसके साथ उनका benefit administrations आया, so that labor relations से then it becomes employee relation, right? Then from employee relation it started to going into the compliances, wage बराबर दे रहे कि नहीं, फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट की compliances है, शॉप्स एंड एस्टेब्लिशमेंट की compliances है, पर्सनल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, कई बार सर्वे लेके प्लानिंग किया जाता था कि भी पब्लिक को क्या चाहिए, कैसा होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए. Then emerged the staffing and training and development function. This was during 1980s and 2000. Right? So if you see that all these functions were basically more of a transactional work. Right? So this was more of a transactional work, right? That is non-strategic. And then when we start talking about from 1980s and 1990s, when we talk about the human resources, right? Then we got concepts of organization design, organization structures. We got into some robust performance management systems. We got into HRIS. Right? And then organizational effectiveness, looking into the strategic HR planning, looking into the business HR partnership roles. Right? We started becoming more of a cultural change agent kind of profile. And this was basically transformational work. Now, this was transformational work because it provided a competitive advantage. It started providing a competitive advantage. जिसका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डिजाइन सबसे ज्यादा रोबस्ट होगा उसको ज्यादा फायदा होगा, जिसका कल्चरल चेंज भी ज्यादा कंट्रोल होगा उसको ज्यादा फायदा, राइट? सो दिस स्टार्टेड बिकमिंग अ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशनल वर्क, राइट? सो दिस इज वे द फंक्शन हैज इवॉल्व्ड. सो ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट, स्टाफिंग, कंपनसेशन मैनेजमेंट, दीज वर द फंक्शंस व्हिच वर बेसिकली ड्यूअल इन नेचर, राइट? ड्यूअल इन नेचर यानी इनका स्ट्रेटेजिक इंपैक्ट भी था और इनका ऑपरेशनल इंपैक्ट भी था, राइट? सो दैट इज द रीजन इट इज शोइंग एज एन ओवरलैप ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शनल एंड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशनल, राइट? सो दिस ब्रिंग्स अस टू एंड ऑफ दिस फर्स्ट फ्यू लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव, इवोल्यूशन ऑफ HR. Second thing we want to change, we look into the changing role of HR, but do we have time? It is already 9:04. We have completed 1 hour of meeting. Should we continue tomorrow, or you want me to continue, or you would like to come again tomorrow at same time or at some different time to continue these sessions? I'm just keeping things open for discussion.
Hello.
Yes. I think we will continue tomorrow because I understand it's dinner time and this thing.
Yeah, I think I have a suggestion, Nitesh, that why don't we have this sessions in afternoon sometime or between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock?
I don't have any problem.
if it's feasible for everyone, because 8 o'clock is a cooking time and dinner
I
time.
understand. I understand. That is the reason I am not continuing further. So we can have it an afternoon where we
So
can have
let's finalize
prolonged.
the time, you know.
We can have prolonged sessions.
Yeah.
So guys, just wanted to know one thing. We will have it in afternoon, right? Everybody is saying around 3 p.m. 3 to 6 is okay with them.
Yeah,
So we will
3
have
is quite
in
comfortable.
afternoon. We will have it in afternoon, right? So that was the first, you can say, introductory session. Right. So I hope you found it value adding.
Definitely, yes, sir.
Definitely, sir.
Hello.
We impressed today, sir.
हेलो
हेलो
हाँ सर, इस इंट्रोडक्टरी सेशन से ये जरूर पता लग गया है कि एचआर डिपार्टमेंट आज की डेट में किस स्टेज पे है। अब इससे ये भी पता लग गया है कि एचआर डिपार्टमेंट जो एम्प्लॉइज के लिए रोड मैप बनाता था उसको खुद के लिए भी रोड मैप बनाना पड़ेगा।
करेक्ट।
ताकि वो जो उसकी डेजिग्नेटेड गोल है और उसको किस पीरियड में कैसे अचीव करना है, उसके लिए एचआर को खुद को उसकी स्ट्रेटेजी बनानी पड़ेगी, तभी वो उस डिजायर्ड टाइम पे वो उस गोल को अचीव कर पाएगा।
Right. So I'm sharing my mobile number with you all. Right.
Okay.
So it is. I'm just repeating it once again. 70165 82381. It's 70165 82381. Right. You just let me know as such in the WhatsApp group and in the Telegram group. I will share the invite. I will update you. Right.
Sir, please share the link of your WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure, Shruti, I will do it.
And one more thing I would like to ask that
Yes.
जो आपने sessions की timing बताई है that everyone is saying from 3 to 6. Some people are working from home, sir. So I think जो session होगा it will be for only 1 hour or more than 1 hour.
See, normally I take these sessions and it gets prolonged till the सबसे मेरा लंबा सेशन जो चला है वो 3.5 घंटे तक चला है एक ही डिस्कशन।
Okay.
Then can we keep it on Saturdays?
Yeah. Yes. I mean on the weekend, sir, because we are able to manage our time because we are working from home. So I personally don't want to miss the session. That's why.
Shruti, on weekends, the issue is that I am having my regular batches, right?
Okay.
So मेरे जो 52 weeks का मेरा प्रोग्राम चलता है वो मेरा वीकेंड प्रोग्राम चलता है, so वो मेरे लाइव क्लासेस चलते रहते हैं।
Okay.
Right.
So else we can do 1 hour session on the daily basis, 1 and 1.5 hour session if you find suitable, sir.
Can I suggest one thing?
Yes, Jyoti.
Can we have the same session from 9 to 10:30? Because in afternoon, of course, many people are working from home and even we the WebEx students. So this would be a great time, I believe. Everyone is completing with their dinner and they would be from 9
Yeah,
to
this
10.
will also work.
नितेश जी,
हाँ जी,
पैसेंजर के हिसाब से ट्रेन चलाएंगे या ट्रेन के टाइम के हिसाब से पैसेंजर आएंगे, ये डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ,
पैसेंजर के हिसाब से ट्रेन चलाएंगे आप या ट्रेन के टाइम के हिसाब से पैसेंजर आएंगे स्टेशन पे, ये डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा।
Passengers are completely okay.
नहीं, मेरा तो ऐसा मानना है ना संजीव जी कि जो ऑफिस टाइमिंग होता है ना उसी टाइम पे अगर बस चलाएंगे तो ज्यादा अटेंडेंस मिलेगी बस में।
हाँ, तो रात को 9 बजे कौन सा ऑफिस टाइमिंग है ये बताओ मेरे को।
नहीं, वो खत्म हो जाता है ना। The only thing is that our intention is that we should see, my whole intention is to reach
सर ये तो और अच्छा है कि ऑफिस आवर के बाद आपको लर्निंग सेशन मिल रहे हैं और इससे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए। अगर आप पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट से सोचेंगे तो।
Right. So my intention is that first thing what I want is that we should be able to reach maximum people right? And second thing is that if you have few friends and if you think that these sessions are valuable, you can invite them also to these sessions, right?
Definitely.
Many of you are part of my WhatsApp group and Telegram group, right? Those who are not, I have shared my number. It is, I share it once again. You can just ping me 70165 82381. Right.
Hello.
Yes, Bharat.
Nitesh ji, I want to say something.
हाँ Manish.
Sir, please fix time with yourself. Those who want to join, they will make yourself free at that time. Because I think everyone having the problem with some of the time. किसी को 7 बजे के संग प्रॉब्लम होगी, किसी को 8 बजे के संग प्रॉब्लम होगी, किसी को 9 बजे के संग।
हाँ, तो मेरे ख्याल से 9 बजे का टाइम ठीक रहेगा, 9 से 10:30.
It's okay, sir. Okay.
है ना?
Completely fine, sir.
फिर क्या है कि that once I book that slot, right, then for at least 1 week I will not allot that slot to anybody. Then I will not have any other sessions in that. Right. So feel free to bring your friends along with you. Right. मेरा ये Zoom meeting का paid है, तो I can accommodate at least 100 people. So जितने ज़्यादा हो सके उतने. Registration तो मेरे ख्याल से 95 लोगों ने किया था. But then this is the seriousness we see towards this thing, and I think you will consider yourself fortunate to attend this session. I am 100% sure about that.
Exactly, जितने कम है उतना ज़्यादा हमको interaction करने का मौका मिल रहा है.
नहीं, ज्योति, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप दूसरों को इनवाइट नहीं करेंगे.
But that depends upon the list of the सामने वाले.
See, Jyoti, always remember one thing, that out of those 100 people, hardly 5 to 7% will be active. And they would be discussing, but then out of that discussion, other 95 people should also get benefited. The idea is that, right? There may be some people कि उनको पता नहीं चलेगा कि क्या पूछना है, लेकिन आप लोग जो एक्सपीरियंस लोगे, आप लोग जो पूछेंगे,
Jyoti, I would like to add something. See, even if there is 100 people,
yes,
Nitesh sir will make sure like he'll answer every one of them. Even if you have queries till 10 or 10:30, he will answer you, and then right.
Abhinetri was one of those participants.
I have attended almost all his sessions, and yeah, that's why I didn't talk in between, sir. So I just thought I will not open my mouth to the end. So I'll I'll wait for the others to participate and things. So I would say even 100 or 150, if everyone is having some doubts, he will make sure make clear their doubts and then go.
Right. I think Abhinetri was part of that marathon session which went for 3.5 hours. Right. It started just like 1 hour session and then it continued for 3.5, and the strength started somewhere around with 65 people.
7:30.
Yes, it started at 7:30 with 65 people, and at around 10:30 we were having around 57 का attendance था मेरे ख्याल से.
I am also one of them.
Yes, Manish was also one of them.
So I'm also one of them, sir. Swapnali here.
Swapnali, hi Swapnali.
Swapnali, yeah.
Manish sir was there in the group. Abhinetri was there in the group, and the session used to start by 7:30, and we used to normally wait till like when is 7:30 and we can join Nitesh sir's lecture. And it was very interactive from day one. I would assure that everybody would get
Every day 7:30 is like alarm clock.
Nitesh sir used to share. Nitesh and Manish sir used to contribute a lot in the session. And the session, like Nitesh sir used to tell, okay, now it's nearly 10 o'clock. Should we end it? That kind of.
No one will say yes. Shall we? No one will.
That kind of interaction and
say yes sir, we will.
Students engagement was there.
Swapnali and Abhinetri, I want to ask one question with both of you.
Yeah.
what you would like to say about that, those sessions you have attended that?
Sir, I have found that since both of you are having a quite industry experience, you have shared many incidents, and there were many other people, senior people, who used to share their experience, and you can say to guide us about different issues.
Yeah.
Like many
Mostly
topics.
the discussions, what happens, like the discussions makes things more clear, like not only about what one person wants to say, it is more of discussion from the senior people that makes us like, okay, this is how it has to be, to understand things in a right way.
Thank you.
I mean, in
Okay, so,
nutshell, ROI is going to achieve.
Yes, Jyoti.
In nutshell, ROI is going to be achieved.
Sorry.
In nutshell, ROI is going to be achieved.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, from today's session, the findings would be in a way that in nutshell, ROI is going to be achieved
Correct.
from HR perspective.
तो नितेश जी,
So हाँ नीरज.
नितेश जी,
Yes, संजीव.
हमारा बोर्डिंग पास रेडी है सर, आपको फ्लाइट की टाइमिंग बतानी है.
Okay, ठीक है. तो we finalize at 9 p.m. every day. Is it fine?
Done, sir. Done.
Okay, sir.
Right.
9 p.m. ठीक है. Okay.
Right. So I would request share these things with your friends, other professional colleagues.
Yes.
Try to bring in more people. Right. Let's have some interactive sessions.
Definitely, sir.
Definitely, sir. Yes.
All right.
Definitely, sir. Today we enjoy.
So the whole idea is that you people should get value from my experience. That is what my intentions are basically.
Yes, definitely. और इनफैक्ट बताऊं मैं आपको, मेरा बैकग्राउंड एचआर से नहीं है, लेकिन आपका जो ये सेशन अटेंड किया तो मेरी क्यूरियोसिटी और बढ़ गई है इस सब्जेक्ट में करने.
Absolutely.
संजीव जी, I'm not boasting of myself, but मेरे जो इससे पहले मैं जब ये सेशंस लेता था, जब 7:30 के सेशंस थे ना
जी,
there were many people who used to keep alarm of 7 o'clock and 7:15 का.
Okay.
Right. So मोबाइल में उन्होंने अलार्म्स रखे हुए थे कि भाई ये सेशन कहीं मिस ना हो जाए. It was.
I'm one of them.
Me too.
हाँ, I see. अभिनेत्री स्वप्नाली.
I am also one of from
Yeah,
them.
we used to keep alarms, and we get into the meeting room by 7, and we wait for sir everyone to come in and start the session.
And we had one more student
That is this.
who used to work and skip her dinner also sometime to attend the session.
Pratima was there.
Yes.
Right.
Pratima.
Okay, so friends, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your attendance in this program.
That's right.
Right.
Good night, sir.
Good
night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
In your WhatsApp group and in your Telegram group, just share the feedback of these sessions if you can. I will be more than happy.
I would like to add one line.
Yes.
Stay home, stay safe.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good night.